It's day 3 of Parliament's inquiry into the SABC board's fitness to hold office. Former SABC chairpersons Ben Ngubane, Ellen Chabalala are likely to testify before Parliament's ad hoc committee. Earlier, former SABC non-executive board member Krish Naidu told parliamentarians that the removal of former board members Hope Zinde, Ronnie Lubisi and Rachel Kalidas was unlawful and frivolous. He gave an account of what he called serious breaches of governance that led to the board going astray. Naidu elaborated on why and how Zinde was removed.
The unlawful removal of 3 non-executive board members. In my view, the late Hope Zinde, Ronnie Lubisi and Rachel Kalidas were removed as board members on frivolous and unlawful grounds. The late Hope Zinde attended an ANC workshop on communications. 3 other board members, Ms. Imlakaza, Dr. Shizumba and I attended that workshop and participated in the deliberations. Ms. Zinde was charged for divulging SABC information to a third party without consent, and on a simple majority vote of the board proposed by the chairperson, Professor Magube, she was removed as a board member. Mr. Ronnie Lubisi was charged for having a conflict of interest for being the named auditor of 2 companies which did business with the SABC. Ms. Kalidas was charged with fraud for having left an audit committee meeting early to catch a flight, whereas it was subsequently established that she did not fly out that day. Once again, she was removed as a board member on a simple majority vote of the board proposed by the chairperson, Professor Magube.
The South African Broadcasting Corporation is appearing before the ICASA Complaints and Compliance Committee. This is after ICASA said that SABC has not provided proof of compliance with its ruling to unban airing of violent protests. The Independent Communications Authority ruled in July that the public broadcaster was contravening the Broadcasting Act. This was after the SABC implemented an editorial policy banning the airing of violent protests in May. The High Court in Pretoria had also indicated the SABC from following through with its protest policy. The Save Our SABC SOS coalition called for the public participation over proposed changes to the editorial policy. The ICASA sitting comes as Parliament's Portfolio Committee in Communications is probing the state of the SABC.
Our argument is simple. The SABC cannot lawfully complete the process of revising its editorial policies unless and until it produces drafts, like the draft at page 56, and asks the public to comment on them. It must take that additional step, and that is why the relief we seek from this committee is to recommend to ICASA that it direct the SABC to go back and do that last step.